It feels like the Democrat Party is collapsing right now. Is that how you feel?
It's definitely how I feel and how we feel at the White House, Rob. And to be honest with you, it's quite fun to watch. We are keeping our heads down. President Trump is remaining focused on delivering on the promises that he made to the American people on the campaign trail. And newsflash to the Democrats, who are acting as obstructionists, hooting and hollering outside of our federal agencies here in Washington, D.C. President Trump campaigned on shaking up the bureaucracy, on making this federal government more efficient, and tapping Elon Musk to lead up the Department of Government Efficiency to cut the waste, fraud, and abuse in 77 million Americans across the country, including in every Democrat district in this country where these Democrat representatives clearly don't care about what their constituents want. The American people voted for President Trump to do exactly what he is doing. So they better get it together, or they're going to suffer another devastating defeat just like they did on November 5th, because all of their efforts will not work. The president will remain focused on delivering on his promises that he ran on.
Yeah, I was thinking today, if there was for some reason a snap election like they sometimes have in Europe, I mean, it would just be a devastating loss for the Democrat Party. They have no support at all right now. Our new Attorney General, Pam Bondi, is suing the state of New York over its sanctuary status. The suit comes as Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, is going to meet with Tom Homan tomorrow to work on deportations. New York, as we all know, is Trump's hometown. It seems that he is very serious about cleaning New York up.
He is incredibly serious about cleaning up New York and all cities in America, for that matter. The president talked a lot about that on the campaign trail. He wants Americans to have pride in our beautiful cities that have once been the envy of the entire world and are now viewed as dumping grounds for illegal immigrants. You live in New York, Rob. I've been there many times. When you walk the streets of New York, you see our fellow Americans living like zombies on the street, overdosing on fentanyl. That's true of pretty much every Democrat-run city in this country, and it doesn't have to be that way. And so I think Attorney General Bondi is doing the right thing in filing suit against New York City. This comes following a lawsuit of Chicago. These cities can no longer be sanctuaries for illegal immigrants. The only place that the United States of America should be a sanctuary for is law-abiding American citizens. And it's beyond time that these Democrat leaders get on board with President Trump's message of putting America first, because we have homeless veterans in our streets. We have drug-addicted Americans. Fentanyl is the leading cause of death in this country for young people aged 18 to 34. Those are the priorities of the Trump administration, and Democrat leaders can either comply and put their citizens first, or they will continue to get sued for not following our federal immigration laws.
Love that. We've seen some incredible movement today in the Russia-Ukraine war. First off, last night, Mark Fogel, released by Russia, flown straight to the White House. An incredible moment right there. The snow coming down and the president meeting with this man. I mean, this is, it really more than anything shows just how little the last administration cared and how quickly things can get done when you have a president that does care. And all the people that have been released, whether it's in Venezuela or in Russia, it's just incredible. But today, right after this, the president says that he spoke with Vladimir Putin today. He also spoke with Zelensky today. There's going to be a meeting here in the distant future in Saudi Arabia. It feels like this war is about to change and potentially end.
It was certainly a big news day on the Russia-Ukraine war front. The president was very transparent in revealing to the media, but most importantly to the American people, that he had a direct conversation with Putin. He also spoke following that call with President Zelensky, who he's been in close correspondence with since the election, and the president has been very open about that. President Trump's end goal has always been and will always be peace in Ukraine and also in the Middle East. President Trump is a peacemaker. He's a deal maker, and he has appointed an exceptional team of individuals who are highly qualified and have proven to be great deal makers themselves to continue with these negotiations. And the president continues to be deeply involved himself. And I think last night, with that beautiful sight of Mark Fogel landing at Joint Base Andrews on Steve Witkoff's plane, literally kissing the soil of America, so excited and humbled to be here, just proves how effective President Trump's peace through strength policy is. This is was a man who sat in a Russian prison for 3.5 years under the Biden administration, and President Trump had him home in 4 weeks. It's a good thing, a good sign of things to come.
It certainly is. I've got like 20 seconds left, but I just want to ask you this. You have, I think, the scariest job maybe in Washington. You've handled it very well, I would say. And I mean, you have a press that, that can't stand this administration, as it always is. How are you adapting to the job? How do you like it?
Thanks for saying that, Rob. I love my job, and it's so exciting to speak on behalf of President Trump. We are doing so much. It's really hard for the media to keep up, I think. And it's hard for all of us to keep up with President Trump. He works so hard, and we're having a lot of fun. Yeah.
It's you guys are doing amazing things. I mean, this is the government that I think a lot of us have always dreamed of. It's so fun to watch. Right. The press secretary, Karoline Leavitt. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt Tonight on Newsmax.